Hi friends, today in this video we are going to discuss about Dr. Morpen BP1 fully automatic blood pressure monitor. This monitor has features like BP measurement, pulse rate measurement, and it can also store the previous BP results. The model that we are seeing is BP02. If you are new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe, and there are a lot more interesting videos in our channel. Please do watch, like, share. This BP monitor is a digital one and can be used in measuring BP and heartbeat rate, whose arm circumference ranges between 22 cm and 32 cm. Now let's open the box and see what equipment it contains. Firstly, it has a cuff which is tied around the arm. And then we have the BP monitor, which is used to record the BP readings. And then it also contains 4 AAA size alkaline batteries. This BP monitor works on batteries only and not USB chargeable. In order to insert or replace the battery, slide the battery cover and insert the batteries when the monitor is off. And close the cover. Now the BP monitor is ready to use. Now let's see the different components in the BP monitor. This BP monitor has a facility to store the readings of maximum 2 users. We can set the user ID using long press on the memory button as shown in the video. Once the user symbol is displayed on the screen, press the start or stop button to freeze the setting. And then we can set the current date and time using the set button. We can do it by long pressing on the set button when monitor is off. And then we can select the date, month, year as well as the time by clicking on start and stop button, and we can also adjust the numbers using the up and down arrows. To freeze the settings, press on start or stop button. And finally we have the cuff which would be tied around the arm. It has an air hose which would be connected to the air connected plug of the BP monitor. Now let's see how to tie the cuff. Firstly, we need to open the cuff as shown in the video. Make sure to remove all the jewelry such as watches and bracelets from the arm on which the cuff has to be tied, preferably left arm. Pull the sleeves up and make sure the sleeve is not too tight on the arm. Hold your arm with palm facing up and tie the cuff on your upper arm and position the tube in the center towards inner side of the arm. The cuff should not be tied too tight or too loose. You should be able to insert one finger between the cuff and arm. Sit comfortably with the arm resting on flat surface and take 5 to 6 deep breaths before turning on the BP monitor. Press start or stop button to start the BP monitor. Initially it will display the previous reading, and after a few seconds it will start displaying the readings and then completes the whole measurement with final readings. So this is the final reading that we are seeing on the screen right now. As we can see, it shows the systolic as well as the diastolic pressure along with the pulse rate. Now we can click on the start or stop button to turn off the monitor. We can check the previous readings by clicking on the memory button till the last 60 readings. Now let us understand about the LCD readings. The LCD display shows the systolic and diastolic pressure as well as the pulse rate per minute. Let us know what systolic and diastolic pressure means. When ventricles contract and pump blood out of the heart, the blood pressure reaches its maximum value, which is called systolic pressure. Whereas, when the ventricles relax, the blood pressure reaches its minimum value in the cycle, which is called diastolic pressure. As we can see in the image, it shows us the possible low and high ranges of systolic as well as diastolic blood pressure. Now let us try to understand why there could be fluctuation in the readings. Individual blood pressure may vary due to many reasons, which could be the way you tie the cuff and the measuring position. It also depends upon when the blood pressure medicine was consumed. Who should not use this product? As per the product information, this device should not be used by pregnant women and also the patients with implanted cardiac and electrical devices. Hope this video is helpful to you. If you like this video, please do like the video and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Meet you next time in another useful video. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye.